Ken Ruffing, could you please summarize the findings of the 2008 African Economic Outlook?
I'd be happy to, Salma. This year, Africa is expected to grow at about 5.9%, being the fourth year in a row where growth will have exceeded 5.5%. However, there is a big difference between the growth of the countries that export oil and those who import oil, with the first group of countries growing at about 2 percentage points more than the second group of countries. Both groups of countries have rather different problems. The first group of countries needs to diversify to prepare for the period when oil will no longer be there. The second group of countries is dealing with the high prices of oil and food as well, which means rising budget deficits and rising current account deficits. Both groups of countries have problems with inflation. Unfortunately, in neither group of countries is much progress being made with respect to achieving the Millennium Development Goals.
Now, what about the special theme of the report this year?
This year, the special theme is technical skills development, and it's an important dimension of human resources development in Africa. Skills are widely perceived to be lacking by businesses who cite reasons for not growing their businesses in Africa. And we find when we've studied 34 of 35 countries that the report deals with this year that less than 6% of educational budgets is going to technical and vocational skills development, that only between 3 and 4% of public support for development, official development assistance, is going into this area. And as a result, only between 5 and 10% of secondary school students are enrolled in the technical and vocational stream. We also find major problems with the quality of this education and with its organization, but we identify many examples of good practice, which, if more widely spread, could enable this educational opportunity to mean much more for African development.
Great. Talk a bit about the changes that have been made to the organization of the project.
This is the 7th year of the project, and it's the first year in which the African Development Bank has become the lead partner. This premier African institution has reached out to other African institutions, including the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, and 5 research institutes based in the different countries that they study and write about in this report. So the report has now become really a report for Africans, written by African institutions, and this augurs well for the future of the project.
Thank you very much.